about to witness a monumental throwdown.
Hello, welcome everyone to another episode of FPL Bros. I think we're up to episode 61. It's your boy Kojo here, and how you doing?
I'm good. It's Jamie over here as well. Yeah, I'm doing well. It's been a little while.
It has been a little while. The last time we spoke was, the last time we put up a pod was just before Game Week 19, and now we've just finished Game Week. Is it Game Week 22 we've just finished?
Yeah, that would be the one. Yeah, we just finished Game Week 22.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, the game weeks in between, there's just a small matter of postponements, which has been affecting everybody's plans and everybody's scores and everybody's teams, basically. And it literally is a lottery out there, but I'm sure we can get into that a little bit later.
You're all about to witness a monumental throwdown.
I'm not going to bother going over Game Week 19, Game Week 20, Game Week 21 scores. Suffice to say, mine were a little bit up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just concentrate on Game Week 22. And yeah, I got 50 points with the -4, so 46 points. And I made 2 transfers, obviously. And I went for Cristiano Ronaldo. And not only did I go for Cristiano Ronaldo, but I stuck the captain's armband on him as well. So, yes, I got 4 points out of Cristiano Ronaldo. And anybody who picked Bruno Fernandes would have gone I think he's going to get 23 points or possibly even more with the bonus.
Yeah, I think he's at 20. Well, yeah, I don't know what the bonus will bring him around to, but yeah, he's floating around 22, 23 right now.
Yeah. So that was the call. Bruno was the call. It's all about Bruno. And I missed that one. Not much else went on with my team. Jared Bowen didn't perform as well as he had done in the past. Paltry 7 points. 10 from Alexander-Arnold. 11 from Cancelo. One move I was quite proud of, though, just before I finish, I just wanted to say that I kept Ben Foster all this time through his injury. And I thought, he's going to have a double game week. I'm going to put him on instead of Ramsdale. The reason I did that is because there was a strong rumours were coming out about the North London derby being postponed, and lo and behold, it was postponed. And a lot of people, like myself included, also thought that Foster was going to get his place back from Bachmann in the Watford goal. A lot of people thought he wasn't going to get his place back, but I was like, no, Foster's a veteran. Of course he's going back in the team. And of course he did. He would have had a double game week, but obviously Burnley versus Watford just got called off. So 2 points is better than nothing. So I got 2 points from Foster, which is better than nothing I got from Ramsdale. So at least I got that one right.
There you go. You got something.
2 points. Yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I thought Arsenal wouldn't play and they didn't. And I thought Foster would get his place back, and he did. So there, I do know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, you got something right.
You wanna take us through your scores?
Oh yeah, for sure. So much like you, it was all up and down up until Game Week 22. Although while I'm talking about scores, I'd just like to say you are listening to the manager of the month for his work FPL. So I managed to win it for the month of December, so something was going right in December for me.
Oh.
But anyways, going on, let me talk about my scores. I got 54 points, and I feel like a bit of a fraud because I can't take credit for any of it because I actually forgot about the deadline. So all of these choices were from some of these players played 3 games in the time that I put them in there, so those were the choices I made. But had De Gea in goal, and he had a double game week this week, which worked out well for me. And no, he didn't keep one clean sheet, but he managed to make a bunch of saves, which meant that he got 4 points apiece for each of his 2 games. So that was 8 points total. So that was quite lucky. Good that the Manchester United defense is terrible. Then I had Trent and Cancelo, 11 and 10 and 11 points respectively. Jared Bowen and Antonio were my other big hitters. Antonio was captained, so he had 4 points. Hall with an assist against Leeds, but because he was captain, that went up to 8. So yeah, I rounded the week off with 54 points, which is 10 points above average, considering I didn't make any transfers. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long.
So yeah, I'm not gonna hate because that's just how it goes. There I was agonizing over who I had Son, but obviously he's injured. So I thought, oh, what shall I do with Son? Shall I bring in De Bruyne or what? I was making all my calculations, swapping
Yeah.
players around and checking schedules and all the rest of it. And I just sort of mugged the whole thing off. And I don't think I would have done much worse if I had done.
No, I
So
know what you mean. I know what you mean because, well, if you consider I had Dyer and Son, so there's literally two big red zeros in my team. In fact, my points are going to go up to 55 because Sufal will come in for one of them.
there
But
you go.
the rest of my bench is either
They,
not playing or zeros. So there's definitely going to be 1-0 in my 11.
You pick those guys for a reason. This is what I always tell people. If they don't make any changes to their team or they get some points off the bench, he was in there for a reason. You picked him for a reason. So yeah, I'm not going to hate on that.
You're all about to witness a monumental throwdown.
All right then. Let's. We're going to keep this short as we're running streamlined these days. So,
Of course.
was there anything you wanted to talk about in particular? Because we'll provide our player picks and predictions in another pod. I mean, there's AFCON. There's the small matter of false positives. I'm sensing a bit of a theme here.
I mean, I don't
in
know.
your
It seems like,
comment.
well, you're not a Liverpool fan, and I'm not a Liverpool fan. But it seems the Liverpool fans like to think that they play in the game until the very last moment when unfortunately get a false positive. I don't know. I'm sure anyone listening to this has heard the news about Liverpool and their false positives and the insane chance that it could happen, that they had more than one. But like I think they even went up to about 8 or something false positive tests in their training ground. So but yeah, no, I mean it was all fine until Arsenal were postponed, then it's hanging on. So I don't know. It's just interesting. I think going forward, I think the FA have actually announced today that they're going to rethink their rules for Premier League because they're not happy with what's happening, and that was obviously as a result of the Arsenal game getting postponed. So if you ever wonder if there was a target on Arsenal's back, here you go. Is it the minute Arsenal get a game postponed on their terms, then it's like, oh wait, no, let's change that rule. Don't want that happening again.
Well, I have to say I was a bit surprised by what they said at Liverpool because I don't think they're all that bothered about the League Cup. I know I
Yeah.
wouldn't be if I was fighting for the title.
Yeah.
And the last time they played Arsenal in the League Cup, didn't they put out a load of 19-year-olds or something?
Pretty much. No, they put out the kids last time, and it was a fantastic game. It was 5-4. It was amazing to watch. It was one for the neutrals because there were two 40-yard screamers in that match.
Yeah, no, I remember listening to it on the radio, and sometimes how nothing happens in a game for 80 minutes, and then you get like 5 goals in the last 10 minutes. It wasn't even like that. The ball was literally going into both ends every 5 or 10 minutes.
It was
That's
fantastic.
what you want.
It was a proper good cup tie. But
exactly.
I suppose the only thing I would add is the mistake I made. I would say that going over the next, I don't know, maybe even up until the end of the season, pay more consideration to your bench because postponements can happen within 24 hours, and if you can grab a couple points from like a half decent player on your bench, that could be the difference between you having a green arrow and a red arrow.
Yeah, but this is a very it's a kind of an unprecedented situation we're in. People say that there was postponements last season as well, and there were, but like at the moment it's just nuts, really.
Yeah.
Where I think we've had more than we had last season.
Oh,
There's
by
some
far,
teams which have got 3 games to be rescheduled.
You're all about to witness a monumental throwdown.
And Derek, you
Hello.
us. How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm feeling very happy today.
Positive, or you're feeling all right?
I'm feeling good because obviously Kane came through for me, Bruno came through for me. I heard you guys just talking about listening to those last minute cancellations, and I didn't hear about any cancellations, but I heard about Ronaldo having a bit of a niggle and potentially not starting both games. So I took him out and brought Bruno in. Obviously that paid dividends, so I'm a happy man.
Yeah. Like I was just saying before, Bruno was a call. So, yeah, you say again, you're going to end on 70 points. Is that what you're getting?
I'm going to get 70 plus the bonus I get from Kane. So it's probably like 74.
Ah.
Oh, and some bonus from Bruno as well. He probably gets 3, so maybe 77.
75. I
You
think
reckon?
it's going to be 75.
Because Kane's my captain, so he's going to
Yeah.
get 2. So he'll be on 74. Bruno is on
I think he's going to get
3
23
points. Yeah, so then that'll take me to 77.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, good calls there.
Very
Good
nice.
use of the free hit chip. Obviously, the only thing I've got to console myself with is that I've still got mine. That you got to take your points where you can get them. So I mean, that's well over the average, isn't it? And yeah, and I think even and the more experienced managers are only posting scores like in the high 60s. So well played, Derek.
Thank you very much.
I
It
think
could have
it's-
been better if so many games weren't called off, but
Tell
I'll
me
take
about
what I
it.
get.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny how things turn out though, because it took a while for your team to get going, but it's literally, obviously Bruno did well at the weekend, but for him to surpass that today and then for Kane to come through as well, yeah, that's how it goes.
You're all about to witness a monumental throwdown.
So yeah, as I say, we were just kind of just freestyling over sort of general topics.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to have to bring this to an end soon. But I don't know if you had a rebuttal in relation to a certain League Cup semi-final match, or just comments in general about the postponements that we seem to be going off the chain. I think there's 3 or 4 teams who have got 3 games which need to be rescheduled. It's like 3 or 4 teams which have 2 games, 3 or 4 teams which have 1 game, but 3 of them have 3 games rescheduled as well.
That is crazy. The fixture is going to become like there's going to be some triple game weeks coming up.
Yes,
You think I'm joking?
most
That's going to be
definitely.
insane because
I
they have a hard stop.
I don't know how some teams are going to manage to have the same players play like 2 or 3 games. So they'll be playing like a game every 2 or 3 days, which is ridiculous for for like 2 or 3 weeks just to catch up. Some of them, and some of them are also, like you mentioned, in the FA Cup or some other competitions such as the Champions League. So it is going to be a tough one. I reckon we will probably start seeing some injuries coming through soon.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy because like I've just sorted the Premier League table by games played, and then at the top you've got Chelsea played 23, and then at the bottom you've got Burnley who have played 17.
Yeah.
That's a 6-game difference. Like, what?
Imagine if they won all their games in hand.
That would take them right up the table. What, they're on 11 points. So
suddenly they'd be challenging, wouldn't they?
yeah, that'd be 18. That's a possible 18 points.
That's right.
18 to the 11. Oh, that's crazy.
So I think, Derek, you're probably thinking along the right lines. Obviously, we'll go into this in much more detail on our next pod probably, but beware of this triple game week. Like you said, it's going to encourage injuries, but not only that, it's very rare for players to play all 3 games. I remember, last season Manchester United had a triple game week. It was just a crapshoot deciding who you thought you were going to get 3 games out of. Even De Gea got rested, I think, possibly, or it was Henderson who was in goal at the time. But yeah, it's all that glitters is not gold. You might see a team might have 3 games in a week. You might think, oh yeah, no. Just don't worry. So, yeah, don't get too hung up about it. And even then, let's say a team does have a triple game week, and the 3 games they've got to play are Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Are you going to get excited about that? Probably not.
No.
So yeah, we'll go into that a bit more in another pod.
You're all about to witness a monumental throwdown.
So before we sign off, is anything else anyone wanted to get off their chest? Black Stars bringing us more misery.
All I want to say is, I'm England till I die.
Get that white shirt out. Well, actually, garnish
man.
it as white as well.
Both of them are white, aren't they? In fact,
Yeah.
both of them are white shirts. My reversible white shirt, that's what I've got at home. The Ghana badge on one side, the England badge on the other. But no,
it's Niger for me. There's some Niger blood in my family, so I mean they've won all 3 games, haven't they? And they've banked about 7 or 8 goals. So
yeah, cool.
They're
Well,
doing well.
see what happens.
I
will.
suppose so. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. World Cup's coming up though. I don't know.
That next year,
It's this Christmas,
this Christmas.
2022 Christmas. It'll kick off in November. So we've got
Lovely.
a break. Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Honestly, it's gonna be mental, isn't it? We're gonna
As
have a
long
mid-season
as
break for the World Cup. It's gonna be crazy. The injuries are gonna be mad.
it's just going to be full on football, really, isn't it? There'll be no time to breathe
All the football, all the time.
all the time, 24/7, 365. Football with your turkey and stuff in. How
Mate,
about
they might need to fit the fixtures in before the end of the season.
Yeah, I know exactly. We're looking at the season finishing in August again, aren't we?
I don't mind. I quite like watching football on my birthday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice way to celebrate. All right, then. I think we will end things there. So, catch the next episode for player picks and predictions. And until then, it's a goodbye from me.
But from me too.
Take care, guys.
Okay, don't forget to hit subscribe and like and subscribe. And we will see everybody on the next pod. Okay, bye-bye.